Your Excellency, the first bill to receive your assent today is the Business Laws Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 49 of 2024. This bill seeks to amend several business-related statutes, including the Banking Act, the Central Bank of Kenya Act, and the Microfinance Act, with the objective of bolstering financial stability, safeguarding depositors, and promoting integrity within the financial services sector. Sir, one of the most consequential amendments heralded by the bill is bringing digital lenders under the regulatory oversight of the Central Bank of Kenya, thereby establishing a new layer of protection for the Kenyan consumers. The second bill, Your Excellency, is the Tax Procedures Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 46 of 2024. This bill aims to enhance the ease of doing business by simplifying the format and application of electronic tax invoices, thereby promoting efficiency and compliance. Sir, the third bill to receive your assent is the Tax Laws Amendment Bill number National Assembly number 47 of 2024. Its primary objective is to further improve the business environment by amending key provisions of the Income Tax Act, the Value Added Tax Act, the Excise Duty Act, and the Miscellaneous Fees and Levies Act. The fourth bill, Your Excellency, is the Kenya Revenue Authority Act, National Assembly Bill number 35 of 2024. This bill seeks to strengthen governance at the Kenya Revenue Authority by streamlining the procedure for appointing deputy commissioners. Sir, the fifth bill is Kenya Roads Board Amendment Bill number National Assembly Bill number 18 of 2024. It proposes to streamline the composition of the Kenya Roads Board by reducing its membership from 13 to 9 in line with the Mwongozo Code of Governance for State Corporations. Your Excellency, the sixth bill for your assent is the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 11 of 2024. This bill incorporates public recommendations submitted to the National Dialogue Committee on Governance Issues. Its principal objective is to amend the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Act by prescribing the qualifications for the chairperson of the Commission. Going forward, the chairperson must meet the qualification required to serve as a judge of the High Court under the Constitution. Finally, sir, to culminate today's ceremony, you will assent to the statutory instruments Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 2 of 2023. This bill amends the Statutory Instruments Act to require Cabinet Secretaries responsible for regulation-making authorities that fail to submit statutory instruments to Parliament as required by law to publish a notice in the Gazette declaring the statutory instrument nullity. Your Excellency, with the National Assembly having discharged her law-making mandate, Your Excellency, as the head of state and government, is most graciously petitioned to exercise your presidential prerogative as vested in you by Article 115 of the Constitution to assent to these 7 pieces of legislation. Your Excellency, sir, I now invite the Club of National Assembly to convey the vellum copies of the bills for Your Excellency's presidential assent.
Your Excellency, today morning I have the instructions of the Speaker of the National Assembly to present to you 7 sets of bills which were passed by the National Assembly on the last week before it went on recess, being the recess starting on 9th of December, on the 6th of December this year. Your Excellency, the first bill is the Business Laws Amendment Bill It is a bill that was introduced from the executive by the leader of the majority party, proposing to amend 8 pieces of statutes, including the Banking Act, the Microfinance Act, and the CBK Act, the Standards Act, the National Electronic Single Window Bill, amongst others. With respect to the Banking Act, Your Excellency, this bill is proposing to increase core capital for our banks up to 10 billion within a time frame of 6 years. The banks will be required to do so in a graduated manner so that our depositors are protected from any risks of collapse of banks. Your Excellency, this bill also brings into the ambit of the regulatory framework of Central Bank the digital lenders, so that digital lenders will now operate under the instructions and legal framework of the, and supervisory framework of the Central Bank. Your Excellency, this bill also instructs the registrar of companies and the business registration entity to share information with the Kenya Bureau of Standards when it comes to any persons who register businesses for purposes of manufacturing. This will ensure that Kenya Bureau of Standards also has its own book relating to persons who want to do manufacturing for purposes of maintenance of standards. This bill, Your Excellency, also amends the Kenya Industrial Research and Development Institute Act and the SEZ Act. With respect to the SEZ Act, Your Excellency, this bill provides that those persons who are given license to operate within our SEZs are assured of a tax incentives holiday for a period of 10 years so that there is certainty as they operate. The next bill, Your Excellency, is Kenya Roads Board Amendment Bill, which is a small bill, Your Excellency, which was initially contained in the Finance Act of 2023, but was nullified by court because the court found that an amendment to Kenya Roads Board Act did not have any nexus with a Finance Act, and it was not a money bill. It was therefore reintroduced again by the member for Kikuyu and the leader majority party and went through all the motions